Chia, after one full week of plotting, I've got 140 plots in my 14 terabyte form. So how much Chia coins have I made with 140 plots? Let's check out the Chia price. What's it going to be? What do you think it's going to be now? Look at that crazy $1,600. 50% in 24 hours. This is blooming loony. This is Looney Tunes. When I started, it was around, that was it, around $600. It went popped up to 1,400, down to just under 1,000. Then now here we are, 1,650. Imagine how much Chia you can earn. How much have I made? Well, I've got 140 plots, 14 terabyte, and we can all imagine earning 2 Chia coins per block every other day. So after 7 days, I could have earned 8 Chia coins. Have I earned 8? Well, fortunately, reality is this. 0 Chia. And I'm going to explain why it's a complete waste of time farming Chia. This says you got estimated time to win is 3 months. That's garbage. And I'm going to explain to you why that's garbage. The reason why I've not won any Chia and why you're not going to win any Chia, no matter, even if you get probably 10 times as many plots as I've got, 1,400, that's about 140 terabytes. You got no chance, and I'm going to explain why. It all boils down to this. The network space has exploded exponentially. Let's have a look at the network. This is the graph. Look at it. Basically, to work out your probability of winning Chia coins and awarded as a pair per block is your total terabytes divided by the total network space, which is currently 4.8 pibs. No, it's exabytes. EIBs. It's 4,800 picobytes and 4.8 exabytes, and I've got 14 terabytes, 140 plots. So we can do the maths to work it out. Let's go here. So we got 4.8 EIB. Let's convert that into TIB. So let's get the calculator. So we got is it 4.8 converted into TIBs, terabytes. 5 million. Let's round it up to 5. Round it down to 5 million. So that's 5. Yeah, and I've got 14. Round it up. So the percentage chance of winning is that. To get what's in a 1 in what chance, 1 divided by that gives me 1 in 360,000 chance of winning. Now this is where people tend to go wrong, because 4,000, something like 4,608 blocks, I'm sure that's the number, are awarded. Let me just double check it. How many Chia blocks are awarded per day? Chia blocks awarded per day. I think it's 4,608. Yeah, it's 4,608 rewards per day. Blocks. So that's double coins. So this is the number of coins because it's 2 per block. Yeah. Now this is where people make the mistake. They basically take, well, if they've got this far. Most people don't even get this far. They use these fantasy calculators online that give you a garbage, that are just garbage, like this one is. I'll explain why it's garbage right now. It's not 357,000 divided by that for your daily chance? No, because it doesn't have any memory. There's no memory of what happened in the previous block award to what's happening into the current. Your chances of winning are always 1 in 357,000. No matter what's happened in the previous blocks. This is where people go wrong. It's not 1 in 77 daily, because that way you could divide it by days, 31 days, and say you got 2.5. You're gonna win 2.5 times a month. That's not gonna happen. No, it's always 1 in 357,000 chance, because there's no memory what happened in the preceding blocks. So the only way to win is to increase the percentage of the network. But the problem is this. Where is it? There. The problem is this, that the network space is expanding exponentially. When I started around the 7th, it was 2.6. Now, week on, it's more than doubled. Well, it's doubled. So if it keeps increasing at this pace, the actual chance of winning is reducing over time. So if we go back to the calculation, so it was half, 2.5 million. So I had a 1 in 178,000 chance of winning a pair of Chia coins at the beginning, and now a week on is 1 in 357,000 chance, and this will continue to erode. Maybe, I don't think it will increase exponentially. I think it is increasing. It's gone through the exponential phase. Now it's just increasing. It's flattening off more linearly, but it is increasing by about. It's going to the rate of increase is going to slow down. But if we do a rough calculation of 2.5 million per week, yeah, the network space increases by 2.5 million per week. Then say in 4 weeks' time, it's going to be 15 million. Yeah, it's going to be 2.5 per week, so equals 2.5 times plus 2.5 plus 2.5 plus 2.5 plus 4.8. That's what's going to be in 1 month's time. Yeah, now if I type that into the calculator, what was it, 14.8, 15.5 million. So it's 15.5 million, 15. So that's how many the network space is in terabytes. So my 14 Chia is now a 1 in 1.1 million chance of winning. My 14 terabytes. 1 in 1.1 million. So in 1 month's time, I'm going to have I'm going to 66% less chance of winning. So that's why I've stopped farming Chia. As you can see, look, plots, I'm not plotting anymore. I've done 140, I've done the experiment, it was a fail. You can't make money with Chia. Maybe if you did it, say in February, you had a chance. If you go here in February, who knew what was going to happen in February? There, look, where it was 150. Now it's 4,800. Increased, what, 30-fold. Here, maybe in March even you had the chance. March. Now it's too late. You're going to be chasing your tail. Anyone contemplating, farming Chia, needs to have a wake-up call, and hopefully this video will be a wake-up call for all of you out there. Yeah, chances of winning a block. So that's in 1 month's time. In 1 month's time, my 14 Chia will be 1.1 million. Say if I had 100 terabytes, yeah, so that is, how many plots would that be? About 100 and yeah, but about 1,000 plots. If I had 100 terabytes now, 1,000 plots, which is, I'd be gobbling up a lot of hard drives. I've got 28 terabyte hard drives. It would take 4 of them, and they're £540 each. So say if I had 100 terabyte, my current chances of winning would be 1 in 50,000. So conceivably, if I had 100 terabytes, I may win over the course of a month. However, in 1 month's time, that 100 terabytes has got a 1 in 155,000 chance of winning, and it'll continue decreasing unless I keep mining to stand still. This is a problem. If you start mining Chia now, you're not gonna be able to keep pace with the expansion of the network space. You know, your actual chances of winning will decrease, not increase. Now look, to keep pace, have a 1 in 50,000 chance, I would need to have plotted about 310 plots. So I'd have to have tripled my number of plots just to stand still. You know, just to have a 1 in 50,000 chance, which is still pretty low chance of winning, and it's per block. So that's the problem. That's why I've stopped, you know, Chia. Maybe as part of a pool I might have a chance, but on your own, no one starting now. In fact, it was too late on 7th of May to start. It was too late by then anyway, because it was already, the network space was already it was already at over 2.5 pib, 2.5 million terabytes. It was already too late, but you know, you don't know. It's only once you start doing the maths and you realize you're just wasting your time and hard drive space. And no, I've used up, there's another problem, you use up your hard drive. Look, 93% and 93%, these were 100%. Luckily, well, not luckily, because I buy top spec hardware, these are Corsair Force MP600 NVMe 2s, PCIe Gen 4, and they got a TIB rating of 1600 writes. So even though I've used up, was it 118 gigabytes, 118 terabytes, sorry, of writes, I've got plenty of life left, as long as I stop plotting, which I have done. No, there's enough writes there to last me 10 years, but there's no point in plotting as an independent. There's no point. Maybe as part of a large pool, a very large pool that's got millions of plots. Let's do the maths. What if it was a 1 million terabyte? One in 5 chance. Now we're talking. But then again, in a month's time, that would fall to 1 in 15 chance. That is what you need. So yeah, you can only make money as part of a pool. 100 terabyte. It might sound like a lot, but you're not going to make anything. 100 terabytes, no chance. 1 in 50,000, no. You need something like 1 in 10 chance. Even 1,000 terabytes, which would divided by 24, that's 41 Western Digital 28 terabyte drives, because you can't use the full 28. So normally you can use about 24.5 or something. Yeah, so that's 41 I would need to buy at £540 each. Yeah, £22,000 I will have to spend for a 1 in 5,000 chance of winning. Is that correct? Yeah, 1,000 terabyte. 1,000 terabyte would not be enough. In 1 month's time, that will drop to 1 in 15,000 chance. So basically, for an individual or even a small group, there's no chance. 1,000 won't win your Chia. You might, if you get lucky, win 2 Chia per month with that. But then, that's only for a limited amount of time. In 1 month's time, it'll be 1 in 15,000 chance. Unless you plot 2 extra thousand Chia, terabytes, and then it's 1 in 5,000 again. But that will have cost you another £44,000 in hard drives. You're not going to make money from Chia. I'm not going to make money. So I've done these 140 plots. Yeah, that's my farm 140. I'm just going to leave it at that. Let's see what resources it's using. Yeah, it's not using CPU, memory, neither. When it's not plotting, it's there at 1% and 1.4 gigabytes. So it's basically not using much resources, though this is a good system, high capacity system. 16 core 5950X, 64 gig RAM, 2 NVMe 2 PCIe Gen 4 drives, blah 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 blah. You get the picture. RTX 3080. So it is a top spec system. So for this system, having Chia running in the background, not plotting, it doesn't use up hardly any resources. So I'm going to leave it running, and I might contemplate plotting with a pool. I might. That depends, how much the daily profit's going to be. I think it's going to be peanuts. Even at $1,700 divided by 1 million. Like, we can do the maths. Say if they win, let's do the maths. Say if the pool with 1 million terabytes. Yeah. So let's try and do some maths on a pool. Say you join first we're going to work out what size pool is going to actually win a pair of coins per day. So it's a 10,000 terabyte pool. No, that's 1.8. It's in pairs, so that'll be 0. So it'd have to be more than 10,000, because you can't win 1.8 Chia per day. So that have to be so call it 20,000 terabyte pool. So if you joined a small 20,000 terabyte pool, that, let's try and work it out to 4 Chia. Right, a 22,000 terabyte pool that would win 4 Chia coins per day, and you joined it with my 14 terabytes. Not done any more plotting, and this is at current, not future. That would be worth $6,488 on the current price, of which I would receive $4 per day. That's not too bad as part of a pool. And $123.8 per month. Make sure I've done the maths properly. Yeah. So joining a 22,000 terabyte farm would yield $4 per day, $123. That's not too bad. That's before electricity cost. Yeah. However, That might sound good now in the present. However, in 1 month's time, my earnings would have dropped to $1.33 and $40 per month, unless I basically bought 2 more 28 terabyte hard drives, and tripled my storage to say 36. 14 times 3 divided by that. That would roughly allow me to keep pace. So I have to spend was it 14 times 3, 42 minus say the existing. I would need to buy at least one £540 external hard drive. So you can't make money because the cost of the hard drive is more than $120, $123. If you stayed this put, did not increase, then your earnings would soon collapse. Because your pool percentage would shrink. You will soon collapse to that, to $40, and then another month it would be a similar ratio. Third. There's no longevity in farming. You're gonna run out of money before you made much chia, any chia. So there you have it. It's not really worth doing. Whichever way you do the sums, even as part of a pool, initially it looks good, but you lose it because 1 month on it's gone down. Say you've gone all out on it and you've done it 100 terabytes. 100 terabytes at the beginning. You've done 100 terabytes, and then yes, if you had 100 terabytes now as part of a pool, you could make nearly $900 a month. But that 100 terabytes would have cost you this is pounds. I'm doing this in pounds, times extra $2,200 in storage. You can't do it. This looks good and sounds good, but when you do the maths, it doesn't work. You're going to spend $2,200 in hard drives, and that's not counting the NVMe 2 drive that you're going to sacrifice. That you're going to sacrifice 93% to 0. That's not counting them, plotting them. It doesn't work. And say you stopped plotting, then your earnings would erode in a month's time, be down to $285 a month, and keep going down, down, down. You never get your money back what you spent on the hard drives. I can't see how you can make money from Chia. Not as part of a pool, not solo, not nothing. Say you did my latest in-depth analysis that concludes in buying levels for AI tech stocks, buying levels and ratings, valuations and trend analysis into the market correction. That was first made available to patrons who support my work. Extensive work including a look at Tesla, the Cathy Wood ARK funds crash that I've been warning against investing in due to the high risk nature of a portfolio. And then there's a whole litany of stock analysis, individual stocks covered in my portfolio from Google at the top right down to Intel and number 12, with the buying levels for all of the stocks updated of where you can achieve discounts on the current price, probable discounts, or where stocks could trade down to during the correction, as well as updating on the current state of the GPU mining free money courtesy of the Ethereum mania. And quick look at Chia if you want to crypto mine on your hard drives. This is crypto mania is getting insane. Anyway, all of this was first made available to patrons who support my work. So for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, then do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month. And my analysis of scheduled analysis includes more high risk tech stocks that should be coming in about a week's time. I basically condensing down roughly 300 stocks I've been looking at over the past couple of months into a dozen that I would personally invest in for the long run. And a Bitcoin trend forecast update, a look at UK house prices, and a piece that I've been working on for quite a while on how to get rich that is approximately 70% complete. Then further schedule is on the US dollar and British pound and gold and silver, which are still to begin. So do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month, and do remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel as we defend ourselves, protect ourselves from the rampant money printing inflation by the central banks. Insane money printing as though it's not going to feed through into wage and price inflation. Big inflation is coming, as I've been flagging for over 6 months, more like a year now. That's why I was saying last year, if you're thinking of buying big ticket items, do it now before the price hikes, which have transpired. You know, I bought a Culture K7 for £340. Current price on Amazon is, was it $565, and similar for lots of other tech items I bought. For instance, the components in my PC that I ordered in January and got delivered in March was £3,100. Current price of the components is over £4,000. Crazy, the inflation is here, and it is accelerating regardless of what the indices say. So protect yourselves by investing in assets that are leveraged to inflation, and AI tech stocks are leveraged to inflation and are about to get discounted. So do subscribe to my YouTube channel for such analysis, and do consider becoming a patron. Crypto mania, forget Dogecoin. Today I'm going to be mining budgie coin. What you need is a budgie. Just need one budgie to start crypto mining with budgie coin. Ooh, that's an angry bird. Eh? You're angry today, Mr. Green. So this is how you mine budgie coin. Get rich, get Dogecoin. Right, we need to grab that bougie. Yeah, it's a bougie coin, not budgie coin. Bougie. Come here, bougie. I need you. Hey, what are you trying to bite me for? We need a bougie take my bougie coin. There you go. Got a couple of bougies. Which one's more profitable? Green bougie or the blue bougie? Not sure at the moment. I have to check the exchange rate. Definitely the green bougie is more noisy. More aggressive. It's more aggressive to mine with the green bougie. Okay, so let's start mining with the blue bougie, the bougie coin. The blue bougie coin. Once you get one bougie, the others will come.